my gosh, you guys. So we just got finished watching the direct. Well, we cheated. We watched a bit of the Smash Bros. Gameplay after on the Treehouse.
Treehouse Live, E3 2018.
Yeah, we're still watching it actually. It just finished.
Yeah.
But man, that was incredible.
That was a good time.
Yeah, as a Super Smash Brothers fan, I'm absolutely overjoyed. And as I was yelling a lot during the presentation, I find it kind of interesting because Ultimate Super Smash Bros. Is a concept that's thrown around by a lot of fans, and something that I thought of a while ago and honestly kind of forgot was basically a version of the game that includes all the content that they've ever done for Super Smash Brothers, including all the cut fighters. And so when they revealed that every fighter that's ever been in a Smash Bros. Game is coming back, I was really, really excited. It's weird how true to that concept in my mind Super Smash Bros. Ultimate ended up being.
Yeah.
So by the looks of it, there's so much arguing about whether it's a port or a new game, and it looks like a bit of both, honestly, which I'm also really excited about. Honestly, I couldn't be happier about the new game. So for new characters, I was expecting more newcomers, but I think what we got is really cool, especially, I think it's a big thing in and of itself that all of those characters are returning. So
yeah,
Pichu, super excited about it. I'm gonna be a Pichu main, even if he's garbage.
Not Toon, like
Young Link. Wolf, Ice Climbers, Snake, I think is a big one. I think people are really excited about that.
That would have been probably a difficult one to get.
Yeah, you're right.
Considering Konami is just Konami.
Yeah,
but I'd say that's pretty huge.
You're absolutely right. Actually, like that might have been a really difficult acquisition, but
yeah.
They did it, man. And so I don't know that I think we're looking at 64, 65 characters right now.
Yes.
That's kind of because they gave a number for every character, which I thought was kind of interesting, like just the order of their appearance and stuff. It's like an index number for all of them. So Daisy's pretty exciting. Daisy's a character that people have been asking for a while.
That's hype.
It's actually really funny. I'll show a screenshot of it as well. There's a Smash YouTuber that I like who actually I just realized it now. He posted a tweet. He was like, characters that will never be in Smash, and it was a picture of Rey from Star Wars. So people were really confused until you realize Rey's actress's name is Daisy Ridley, who are the exact two characters that got revealed. So that's actually a really funny coincidence. I'm sure I'll see some tweets about that later. But what do you think about it, Eric? What are your thoughts on it?
I mean, I kind of didn't have a lot of expectations. No. I was kind of hoping for more new characters, but I'm fine. Having not a lot of new characters. Ridley and Daisy and the Inkling.
Inkling, yeah.
Yeah, like those are hype. Bringing all the characters back, that's hype. I'm happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if they have a story mode. If they don't, I don't care. Like, that's fine.
No, it's not super necessary. It would really help people's single player experience of the game, because I feel like that was really maimed in Smash 4. It's hard to enjoy Smash 4 by yourself.
Yeah.
Especially since fighting against AI was always really difficult because the AI wasn't very well designed, in my opinion. I think story mode would be pretty cool. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more releases as time goes on. Like between now and December, I think we're gonna get constant reveals for new characters and stuff like that.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, hearing that like Cloud, Bayonetta, and Ryu are all coming back, I think is really exciting. Because that was a thing that I was wondering about. Like, I heard it was actually leaked that they were returning all characters from Smash 4, and I wondered if maybe there was some sort of like kind of contract or something between the third-party characters.
Well, Bayonetta makes sense now, considering she's basically a first-party character.
Yeah. Bayonetta, not too happy about that one, unless they change the balance of the character, which I'm really sure that they will. Obviously, you can kind of see from the way this direct went down that they really took the fans' wishes and opinions into account. So they added directional air dodging that a lot of people were asking for, which is also a nice homage to Melee.
Yeah.
They added
the new like perfect shielding.
Yeah, like kind of more fighting game-esque options, which I think is really cool.
Yeah. Bunch of one-on-one like
upgrades
stuff,
which is going to make kind of playing it on a competitive level a lot more exciting, which is what I was like. It just really seems like they've been listening to the fans, and Eric actually brought it up during the direct that it's likely that they actually brought in a lot of players from the competitive scenes and are like, what do you want to see? What can we do to make this game better? Like as a competitive game and stuff. And And I'm just really excited about it, man. I'm absolutely overjoyed that we got to learn more about it. So, but that wasn't all that they showed during the Direct. There was a lot of other things that we were actually really excited about. So, the thing that they opened the Direct with, what was it called again, Eric?
It was like Demon Ex Machina.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're a mech or a robot or something. And you fight other mechs, and it looks super intense and just. It just looks cool.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I actually thought that it was a Custom Robo game.
I don't know what that is.
Custom Robo is a franchise that Nintendo had years ago that people really, really liked, but they kind of F-zeroed it. They didn't do anything with it after.
Okay.
And the idea was that you basically could just design these little robots. Then they were like tiny robots, and then they would go and fight each other in arenas.
Yeah.
There's a few games with it. It was like 3 or 4, I believe. And I have a couple friends who actually loved them. Like, I have a couple friends that have been begging for a new release. Now that I'm thinking about it, we were kind of saying during it, like, they were just rapid firing, announcing games. So we were kind of thinking, like, it was very Microsoft-esque, and I don't blame them for not announcing 50 games, because Microsoft stands at a way different position to be doing that.
Yeah.
But I'm interested in the fact that they didn't show anything about Metroid Prime 4, and they missed out on a lot of reveals that people were hoping for, like no Animal Crossing, no F-Zero, nothing about Star Fox other than the fact that it's coming to the wait, they didn't even talk about the fact that it was in the Starlink game, right?
Yeah. But that's fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, for Demon Ex Machina, we didn't really get much out of it. Like, we saw seemingly a bit of gameplay, and that looks cool.
It looks really, really cool.
Yeah.
Not to mention, sorry, can you pause the stream? It just started again, and they're showing Let's Go Pikachu, and I don't want to miss it.
Yeah. I don't know where the remote is.
Okay,
right.
never mind. We're doing it live.
Yeah.
Sorry. What was another title that you're kind of looking forward to? Super Mario Party.
Hold on. We'll quickly go through these. Fortnite came out today on the Switch. So that's cool. That was like rumored and leaked, pretty much.
Yeah.
So that's sweet. And then Hollow Knight came out as well. So
yeah.
that seems.
So those are some good takeaways from today. It's always really nice to see. Like we were kind of discussing it earlier. It's nice to be able to take something away right away.
Yeah.
And even if it's just Hollow Knight or Fortnite or Unravel 2 for another example, like it's still kind of nice to be able to see those kind of like have something to take away basically.
Yeah. And then now we can go Super Mario Party, which
that's great news, isn't it?
Yeah, that was also something that was kind of, I think, rumored.
Yeah.
Like a new Mario Party game, and everyone was hoping, don't bring in the fucking car. And they got rid of the fucking car. So. Yeah,
it's kind of, it looks like everything that people wanted. Like Mario Party makes so much sense on the Switch for so many reasons.
Yeah.
And to see that they're going back to the roots makes a lot of sense because the car system, it was a bit like a what were they thinking situation. Like, why, you know?
People didn't like it the first time, then they did it again. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
Like, there's some... From what I saw, there were some fun mini games in those games, but just like the car mechanic just ruined it entirely.
Yeah. You know what else I was kind of hoping for? I was actually hoping to see, they made Mario Party the Top 100, but they made it for the 3DS. So such a good decision, but such poor execution. And I'm hoping that maybe even seeing some of those mini games in the Top 100 coming to the Switch version. Would be really nice.
I'm sure that'll happen.
I'm hoping so too, but also I know that they could probably make really good use of the Switch's features and stuff.
Like they showed with the you can put the two Switches together for the one mini game,
which is going to be really cool.
I hope if you only have one Switch, it's still it will, but I just wonder how that'll work out.
It would be pretty unreasonable for any game developer, especially Nintendo, to make a game that doesn't function properly unless you have two whole consoles in person. Yeah. Right? So, I'm sure the game is going to be plenty playable on one console, but even for you and me, it makes sense. We both have Switches, and there was also if you noticed, that mini game specifically requires the Switch to be out of the dock, right, and to be on a table or something. So
there might be games that Switch dependent on, if you're in dock mode or something.
Or if it's a new mode completely, that might be something just completely different.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted again. They're doing a Pokemon demo.
They show what they showed some of the characters that you can be, which is pretty cool. You can be like Goomba.
Yeah.
He has no hands.
Yeah, it's weird. You've never seen a playable Goomba before, unless I'm wrong. But like,
I feel like you haven't.
Yeah.
They brought in like Dry Bones. It looks like it'll be a good return to form for Mario Party.
Yeah, and
hopefully brings back the tears in friendships and everything.
Yeah, all inclusive, hey.
And then, I guess the other last big thing was Fire Emblem.
That's pretty exciting. It looks like kind of another thing that's so great about the Switch and why the Switch makes so much sense is it looks like they've taken a franchise that usually sits on portable versions and really taken inspiration from the console versions of the game, specifically the ones that Ike was in, I believe Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. The aesthetic that those games had in terms of like how the overworld looks and stuff, it seems like they brought back, which I think is really cool.
They seemingly gave it the Super Mario Odyssey Breath of the Wild treatment as well, where they Fire Emblem was one thing, like it had a very, very set style, and now it seems to be expanded and bigger. Now it's a console game.
Yeah,
it's no longer a handheld.
Mm-hmm. They made it more of a battle, which I kind of like. Just kind of looking at how they were doing it, I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks really sweet. Changing it up, making it look fitting for the console era of its thing.
Yeah. Sorry, we're getting distracted. They're playing a Pokemon demo right now for Let's Go, and it's giving a lot of information that we kind of needed. What else did they talk about? Can we wrap it up there, actually, or do we kind of have more?
Since we're seeing it, let's talk about the Pokemon real quick.
I think you're right, yeah. So what we're seeing right now, we're looking at the Treehouse demo, and they're basically just going through Viridian Forest. Unfortunately, we had some issues recently trying to make Nintendo videos because we don't have that... we don't have the creator program just yet, so we can't actually show any Nintendo stuff, even trailers, which we realized recently. So, sorry, we're going to kind of have to go off a description on this one. So, by the looks of it, people were wondering how your Pokemon are going to grow if you can't do wild battles. But what they just realized is when you catch a Pokemon, it actually EXP shares it. They give all of the Pokemon the XP points that you get. So, you're still going to be able to level up your Pokemon, which I think is kind of cool.
The XP almost seems to work the same way as Pokemon Go. It's just the XP doesn't go towards you. It goes towards your team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. Did all of them get level up? Or
they all get the experience,
okay.
Yeah. And I'm sure you can't change that because a big complaint that people have had with some of the more recent Pokemon games is how absolutely busted the EXP share is.
You can always turn it off, though.
Yeah.
That's all.
But the EXP share is actually... kind of made for beginners, it's made for it's good for people that are just trying to play through the game and have broken Pokemon basically. So it makes sense that it would be in this game since the Let's Go games are known to be kind of more for beginners and for young people and stuff like that, right? So
and we're seeing now that Pokemon are just wandering around, which we knew would happen, but we're seeing more so what it looks like, and it kind of looks like random encounters more so in other RPGs where you have to actually run into the enemy to start fighting them.
Yeah, and I find it really charming actually. For one thing, I like how I kind of like how that works, and honestly, that's something I would love to see come to the newer Pokemon game, the 2019 Pokemon game, the big one, the big boy. So I think it's pretty exciting what they've got here.
Yeah,
this is cool to see, and. Even though they didn't really give any new information, I mean, technically this is the new information. They just didn't explicitly give any in the. Oh, that's interesting. Did you notice Pokemon can basically appear and disappear?
Yeah.
So I think maybe for more elusive Pokemon, you'll have it where for example, what's a Pokemon that's really prone to fleeing, might have it where as you're trying to get up to them, they just peace out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really liking how this looks actually, and the Pokemon Go catching system. I'm not upset about. I'm not opposed to.
I think that'll be fun, having you have to realize it's not a mainline Pokemon game.
Yeah,
it's kind of just a little, something to tide us over until the big boy comes.
Yeah,
I like it. It'll be fun.
I think it's also a really intelligent move to capture remaining Pokemon Go fans, because obviously Pokemon Go really dropped off the map.
a lot of people still seem to play it. So.
I actually play it a lot.
Yeah, I've been playing it again. So
yeah, I play it a lot, and I at the university I actually play it with a lot of people because they have like a lot of gyms, so they have a lot of raids, and a lot of people go to them and stuff. So I'm probably gonna go raid and catch a Kyogre today. So the Nintendo Treehouse presentation is gonna keep going for a while. So we're gonna miss a few things in the future, but we are gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
Just now. I'm super excited to see what Nintendo does. Honestly, Nintendo will never fail me, never let me down. And so even though I feel that they missed a lot of games, like they had the chance to talk about Metroid Prime 4, which I'm sure people were really expecting to see some stuff about. You know, I'm interested to see when we're going to get that information in the future. But
considering we only had a logo last year,
yeah,
I'm not too surprised that we haven't seen anything. It's still probably pretty early on development, so
yeah, we might not be seeing
any of that
for a while. Yeah, you're right. So thanks so much for checking us out. Sorry we got a bit distracted by the stuff on the screen. Eric and I are huge Nintendo fans, and we're just so excited to see what's to come. So the new Super Smash Bros. I'm still having trouble believing it. Pokemon Let's Go. It's gonna be a really great year for gaming, especially as a Nintendo fan. So that was cute as fuck. When you start a trainer battle and you start it with Pikachu at like your partner, you literally throw him into the ring. It's hilarious. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you've checked out the rest of our E3 stuff, thank you so much. If you haven't, I highly recommend doing so. If you enjoyed Microsoft, Ubisoft, even Square Enix and EA as well, despite they weren't the best conferences apparently. You know, we huge gaming fans. We had a lot to talk about. So hopefully you check those ones out too. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you later.
Goodbye.
Bye.